Great, so thank you guys. Marco, lovely to see you. How are you?
Hi, Rolf. Everything good, thank you. And you?
Yeah, very good, mate. Thank you. Look, it's the first time we've seen you since deadline day, where there was an awful lot happening. Can I ask you first about Fabio Carvalho and the fact that he didn't get that deal to Liverpool and then loaned back? Can you tell us exactly what happened?
Not many things to tell you, to be honest, and to be fair as well. You know, on the final day, the timings and the really important details are always complicated for everyone, not just for us, for Fabio, or for the clubs that they have interest on him. This is the main thing to say, because it was what happened really in that moment, and nothing more to say. What I can say that Fabio is really happy is the day after of that situation, I saw him with the same smile in his face like always, coming to the session to enjoy, really to work hard, and this is the main thing for me. About the situation is what I said to you, timings and important details are always complicated when you leave for the last day.
Look, I know you've been asked an awful lot about the interest in him. It's been very obvious for some time now, but his contract does expire in the summer. What do you expect to happen? Do you expect him to leave and then Fulham will deal with the compensation issue? Is it inevitable that he will go in the summer now?
I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Even if I'm optimistic person, I will not say that you have the things under control, because if I will say that, I was lying to you, and I don't like to do it. But of course, it's not 100% sure that the player will leave. It is a scenario, and it's a scenario that will be possible, definitely will be possible. But the only thing that I said to you all guys is that Fabio will be with us until the end of the season. I said last week, I said 15 days ago, and that moment I was 100% sure that will happen, because was our decision, was something that I can control, I could control, and the club could control as well. And when I said to you that 100% sure Fabio will be with us until the end of the season, can come for us many offers. The decision was made from ourselves, and that was 100% sure. And this is the reality now. He will be with us until the end of the season. He's really happy with us until the season, and the main thing for me is that if you will try more and more to renew with him, if you will not renew, if you go for another club, this I can control, we can control as a football club. What I'm sure, I will keep taking the best from him. I'm 100% sure that Fabio will give his best for the club as well, definitely, like he's doing so far. And this is the main thing. And of course, after, if we as a football club, we can do something to try to change the scenario, will be perfect. But it's something that I can control.
You did land Nico Williams on loan on the deadline day, and I wonder how big an addition that is. How important could he be for you in his promotion?
It was a decision again that we have we made in the last day, really, because it was something that about Denis Odoi didn't expect, to be honest. We didn't expect. When I prepared the last days of the market with the board, with Alistair, when I sat with him, to be honest, we expected a quiet last days of the market, apart of the Fabio situation, because you never know. But in football, you never know what can happen. Some offers can happen in the last day. You know how the people in England they love the last day, the final day of the market, and of course we have to be ready for everything, and we were. The situation of Denis Odoi was unexpected. We didn't expect, to be honest, but the player was really kind to go back for his country, to enjoy the new challenge. Was a very good offer for him. A player that was a big servant for our football club. The last few seasons he was a fantastic professional in this football club, and of course until the last moment we try to block the situation, but we have to understand the player's position. They offer him a long-term contract as well, with 34 years old, all these situations that comes on the table, and of course in that moment we should react as a football club. We have everything prepared behind the scenes. We have our work done, and of course come that solution for Denis, and we have to find a solution for ourselves for Denis to leave, and we decided. and we did this deal with Liverpool, and we hope that Nico will come to really help us with his quality, with his behaviour, and will be another player to add something for our squad.
Good man. Let me ask you about Manchester City. I mean, with your clear Premier League ambitions in mind, I wonder how much this is a chance for you to assess how your players can compete, not just with a Premier League team, but with probably the best Premier League team by a distance at the moment.
Probably no, the best by distance now. It's not probably, for me it's the best by distance, definitely. It's been the last few seasons, a part of that fantastic season Liverpool had 2 seasons or 3 seasons ago. All the other seasons since Pep joined the club, they have been really dominant, not just in terms of results and winning trophies as well, but with the quality in his football as well. I think it's been for a big part of the people that love this football in this country has been really pleased to see, not just because they are winning, but the way they are winning football matches. And of course will be a tough game for us. FA Cup match, is always a little bit different. Is always something special behind this type of games, and to be honest, is maybe the toughest game that you have during the season when you play against Man City. But at the same time, is the easiest game for us to prepare. It's so clear what they want to do and the way they do it, but what will create more difficulties for us because they do it sometimes almost perfect, and they do it with the high quality. And of course, for us, they have to be at our top level and expect that they will not be at a top level. But we go to play as always with big ambition and try to enjoy the moment as well, knowing that they will create a lot of problems for us. But when you have the ball, we have to try to be ourselves as well and try to match them.
Marco, thank you for your time, bro.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Thank you, Rob. We'll stay with broadcast. We'll go to Emma Jones, BBC London. But before we go to Emma Jones, can media on the broadcast section just raise their hand? So I don't want to miss anyone before we move to the written press. So we'll go to Emma Jones now. Emma.
I'm not listening.
Hello, Emma, can you hear us? Okay, Emma, there's a problem with your microphone again, unfortunately. So if you can try and fix that, I'm going to go to Lee James of BBC first, and then I'll come back to you, Emma.
Hi, Marco. Hope you can hear me okay.
Hi, Lee.
Hi there. Just following on from with the FA Cup in mind, when your priority is promotion this season, what can you and the team get out of this game against Manchester City? And can it be a help, or is the Cup sometimes a distraction?
No, a distraction, no. It's the next game for us. And FA Cup match never be a distraction for us as well. When you look for the schedule, is the next one. And since we arrived in this football club, the next game is always the most important game for us. Of course, you can tell him that, but in the Carabao Cup, we have managed some players. We have some rotation in Bristol match. We did the same as well. But we look for the match always as the most important game for us, because even if everyone knows what is our main competition, our main target during this season, we cannot play a FA Cup match thinking that is not important, and we'll do in the same way. And happen what's happen. If you get a fantastic result, will be a perfect day for us. If something that doesn't go in our way, never will be something that get us out of our main focus as well.
So it can actually help you in a way with your main aim this season, which is promotion.
No, it's not a matter of help or not. It's the next game, and we when you compete at high level, is always good. Could be is always a moment for us to take something from the game. We hope we can take fantastic things from that game, many positives from that game. If that don't happen, will be a moment for us to try to improve in the other things as well.
And how much do you enjoy going up against a coach like Pep Guardiola and his Manchester City team?
Yeah, it's always really tough. First of all, it will be a pleasure to to see him again and to be with him and to have a shot with him at the end of the match, definitely. Because the relationship we have, and will be a pleasure again. And always we know that will create a lot of problems for us. Definitely the way they play, the intensity they will play football as well. And of course we have to be at our best level and try to hope they don't be in his best level as well for us to can match them is what we want. But you know that of course they are the favorites to go through in the competition. But you know, in this competition we have to play always with ambition, and you go there to play with ambition, even if you know that we are playing against the best team in England, definitely a team that will create many problems for us, like they create for all the teams in this country. In each stadium they go, they control the match from the first minute until the last. And maybe one of the best teams in the world, if not the best team in the world. And we know that, but at the same time it's a game for us to play, it's a game for us to enjoy, and it's a game for us to enjoy the environment as well. Our fans, they will enjoy because they will travel in a good number as well. And it's a FA Cup match and you have to enjoy the day.
Marco, thanks for your time.
Thank you, Lee.
Thank you very much, Lee. Emma, we'll try you again. Can you hear us? No? Okay, you can hear us, but we can't hear you. Can you give me a thumbs up if you want us to call you? Okay, wonderful.
Hello, Marco.
Hi, Emma.
Hello, I'm sorry about the technicals. I'll get some new headphones. On another subject, Marco, congratulations. I don't know if you're aware you've been nominated for the Manager of the Year Awards at the London Football Awards, and a few nominations for your players as well. They're obviously a recognition of everything that you're doing, and I'm sure you'll hope to achieve by the end of this season.
Yes, definitely. I just knew it some minutes before Carmelo told me about that situation. You know, this type of recognition and this type of possible wares and when you are involved in this type of situations, is always a consequence from your job and from the performance of the team. Definitely, and we have been as a team, we have been really strong in our competition, and always some players they will be in the highlights. Sometimes it's the manager, all that situations. But for us, always the main thing is the collective and what we can achieve as a football club, and all the other things will be a consequence from that. And this is one more situation that, of course, we are happy to be there. When I see my players growing as a football players, being nominated for this type of situation, I'm really pleased for. But again, doesn't take us from the focus, what we should do every single day. Because the main thing for us is what we can achieve as a football club, and again what we can achieve in the end of the season.
What is your team news ahead of the weekend? Because I think we were wondering whether or not Seri might be back.
Yes, Seri's back. We just have the two players that didn't arrive yet from the international duties, Bobby Reid and Robinson, and we have Cairney Tete out of the match.
Selection would be like for this match, because I can imagine that every single one of your players will be desperate to play, but if you're playing the best team in the country, if you go there thinking this is going to be tough, is it an opportunity maybe for you to kind of try things out, to use different players?
You have to wait until Saturday.
Okay.
You have to wait until Saturday to see what will be the best 11. We have a group of players that we believed. We had all the week to prepare the match as well. It's not because we played in the middle of the week and we go to play again. No, we have all the week to prepare, and I have both situations I can go in two different ways. But what I know is what the player will go inside, what 11 will go inside. They will do always the best for us, and sometimes it's a good opportunity for the other players. They pop up and they show their quality. I think the last FA Cup match is a good example from Paulo Gazzaniga. If you are in this competition until now, is because we achieved a good win against Bristol away. And Paulo was one of the key players, if not the key player, for us to keep playing in this competition. Of course, Paulo will play again. I can tell you that's just one of the players. Paulo will play again. And all the others, we have to wait until Saturday. We we have one more session to prepare the match, and after I will decide.